34-year-old Kenneth Zender is the trucker who's charged with first-degree criminal sexual conduct, a charge that has disturbing details outlined in this criminal complaint involving him and a 15-year-old girl. The story starts in the sleepy little village of Lexington, a quiet community that sits on Lake Huron. Residents here like to talk about the town's charm. They don't want to talk about the man who was living on Aspen Road and the charges against him. The defenders tried door after door, person after person. The response was the same: no comment. Right now, Ken Zender is behind bars in Minnesota for the crime he's accused of committing there with an underage girl from the Lexington area. The complaint states the truck driver received authorization to travel with two different minors in his truck at two different times. In his latest trip to Minnesota, one of the minors sent a text to 911. Minnesota is one of the 5 states that provides texting to 911.
He's texting them stating she was raped by the driver of the truck.
Police say the 15-year-old was able to text dispatchers she was still in the semi, a description of the truck, and where they were traveling. State troopers located the semi and arrested Zender. According to the complaint, another Michigan minor who was 12 years old also described another trip with Zender in his truck where she was also sexually attacked. According to the complaint, semi-logs and video recorded inside the truck, as well as GPS data, authorities believe they have a strong case against the truck driver.
Good morning, good morning. Welcome back to the channel, guys. It's your boy, Mr. 625, back at you with another video. And this video, man, is different, man, because it involves 2 little girls and a sick-ass truck driver. So, I've been sitting on this story for like 2 weeks, man, and I've been dreading doing this story because I just don't like when motherfuckers mess with kids, period. So, I've been sitting on this video for 2 weeks. Plus, on top of that, I messed my ankle up and I just ain't been feeling up to do a video. But this video, man, is real messed up. So, with that being said, man, we're gonna dive right into this video, and I'm gonna give my opinion on this video, all of it, surely as we go, like my boy Trey King on the Trey King Show would say. So, Michigan man is behind bars in Minnesota after a 15-year-old girl texts 911. Now, Minnesota is one of the 5 states that offers text to 911. So, the little girl texts 911 and told the dispatcher that she had been raped and she was still in the truck with the guy. So, she gave the exact location of the truck, the description of the truck, color of the truck, and all that. Now, when the police got there, they arrested Ken. His name is Kenneth Zender, or whatever his name is. And they arrested him, and he's being held in Minnesota waiting to get extradited back over to Michigan, over to Lexington, Michigan. They tried to talk to people in the neighborhood, but they don't want to talk about it. I'm trying to figure out where were these girls' parents and why were they allowed to ride with Ken? Because of the fact Ken already had a criminal background. Ken had been incarcerated for murder. He made parole back in 2011. I'm trying to figure out, is these girls relatives of Ken's? Are they his stepdaughters or cousins or nieces or what? You know, because he had permission for those girls to ride with him. He had all the necessary paperwork and all that for those girls to ride with him. But my thing is, who are these little girls? You know, who are they? Like I said, if they're relatives, in-laws, or what? You know, but either way it goes, it don't matter who they are. You still, as a 34-year-old man, don't have the right to mess with little girls. Period. No man, don't give a damn how old you is. If she under 18, don't fuck with her. You know, excuse my language. I have girls of my own. I have nieces of my own. You know, if any one of my girls call me and say somebody done touched them or messed with them in a explicit way, you best believe the good Lord gonna bless you and the Undertaker's gonna dress you. So I'm trying to figure out how long Ken had been doing this shit for a long time. You know, because it goes back to the 12-year-old girl. She finally come forward and admit that Ken had did some sexual stuff to her. You know, after this incident that happened a couple of weeks ago with the 15-year-old. So now I really need more information on this story, man, because it just ain't right, you know. Ken is a sick person, first of all. Anybody who messes with a child is a sick person. You know, like me and my wife say, people that mess with kids, they need to have a death penalty or something for them like that. Because it's something ain't right. They just need to be wiped off the face of the earth. You know what I'm saying? So, with all that being said, man, I ain't gonna tear this story too long because, like I say, I don't know if at the end of the video or the beginning of the video, I'm gonna put a snippet of the story from Defend. You know, and they can talk about most of everything that I'm talking about. I'm just trying to get my opinion on it, you know, from my point of view, from a father's perspective, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I don't know what he thought, well, 3,000 miles away from home, I can do what I want to do and I ain't gonna say nothing, ain't nobody gonna find out. You're wrong, buddy. You know, maybe that little 12-year-old didn't know what the hell to do or what the hell to say. But that 15-year-old caught your ass, buddy. She got you, and I hope they put you in the cell with a nigga named Big Bubba and let him treat you like he was treating them little girls, player. You know, it ain't right. You know, now they reached out to Decker, which is the company he worked for, and they say he's no longer employed. Of course he's not. And they're doing everything that they can to help law enforcement prosecute this scumbag to the fullest extent. You know, I mean, he already been charged with murder, so back in the Gap, he just got off parole from there in 2011. And then 9 years later, you pull some shit messing with some kids. They didn't even throw the book at him. Just give him the L, man. He ain't fit for society. Give him the L. Get him on up out of here. We don't need him out here on the road with us, no way. You know, it's bad enough. You gotta sleep at night, not knowing who's sleeping next to you. You know what I'm saying? In that truck stop or in the rest area. There's some crazy people out here. Then you got motherfuckers out here messing with kids and motherfuckers out here trafficking kids, man. That's another thing, man. Y'all drivers, bro. Y'all at these truck stops, man. Y'all see some shit out of pocket, man. Step up and say something, man. If y'all see some shit that don't look right to you, that looks suspect to you, step up and say something, bro. Like, for real. You know, I remember this one time, I'm gonna jump off the subject a little bit, but I remember this one time, man, there was a little kid, man. I don't know, he was about 8, 9 years old, maybe. And he was with I gotta take the guy to be his grandpa, because he said Papa. He said, Papa, I'm hungry, Papa. But his grandpa was over at the damn slots machine in the truck stop, constantly feeding money into the damn slot machine. So, kid's like, Papa, I'm hungry, Papa. Ah, shut up, we'll get some hot dogs when I'm done. He sat there and fed all his money to the damn machine, and that kid sat there still hungry. And he gonna grab the kid and say, come on, let's go to the truck, we'll get some hot dogs later on. Papa, I gotta get some more money. I said, excuse me, sir. Can I take him to get in here to get something to eat? sure we'll like something to eat. I said, no, not you, him. So I took the kid in the restaurant with me, and we sat down and ate. You know, Papa's out there, he sat across the table from us, but you ain't finna eat none off of his plate or mine. I'm not finna buy you nothing to eat. Because I just watch you stuck all your fucking money in that gambling machine, and your grandchild sitting here, your child or whoever it is sitting here hungry, constantly telling you you're hungry, and you started feeding this damn machine. But anyway, man, I went on a rant, but I digress. I went on a rant. But, man, keep y'all kids away from these predators, man. I mean, ain't no way in the hell I would have let my child go with somebody, whether I know him or not. I wouldn't let my child go with nobody, bro. That you just got released off of parole 9 years ago for murder. No, my child is not gonna be nowhere around you. My child's not gonna have no dealings with you, bro. Especially going OTR with you and all of that stuff, man. No, not without me being there. Especially my girls or my son. You know, hell no. But I'm gonna get up and get on out of here, man. Y'all be easy, be cool, be careful. Watch your kids, man. Keep them away from these damn predators. And like I said, y'all at these truck stop, man. Y'all see something suspicious, man. Don't hesitate to either call the police or step in yourself and try to help somebody, man. You never know. You just might be saving a life. But like I said, it's your boy, Mr. 625, man. Man, this bad acting freight shaker up here around upstate New York, and I'll see you later on down the road.